What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. I have my camera propped up on the dash, which means you're probably gonna move. We are in the Saturn. You know what that means. Race car. We are on our way to come back. We're on our way to Parker's house to do more work on the bug. So I picked up another project, as I usually do. It's a really awesome one. I'm super excited. I've wanted one of these for a very long time. You will see what it is in the next video, hopefully next video, if not very soon. But today I took work off early to go pick up a part for the new project in Las Vegas, which is about 2 hours away. And as I was leaving St. George, I got a call from the guy that I was going to buy the part from, and he said that he got me mixed up with another guy, and the other guy was showing up and got the part today. So he said he has another one of that part coming in on Saturday. Right now it's Tuesday, so I'll be picking that up later. I'll be probably picking it up on, he'll have it coming in the next couple of days and have it pulled out of the car by Thursday or Friday. So I'll be picking it up on Saturday. Enough blabbing. Let's get to Parker's house and get working on the steering on Project Gray Matter. My brother's new work truck. They had a single cab short bed 2-wheel drive V6 Dodge, and he hated it. It was terrible, and the transmission died on him. He knew it was gonna go out, and he was climbing a hill on the freeway. Transmission just went all neutral soup on him, and he was trying to get a Chevy because Chevys are the best, and his boss ended up buying a 4-wheel drive 4-door short bed V6. So that's fun. Yeah, let's might have to see if we can move the buggy. Who knows, it might make a good tripod or bipod or buggy pod for me, and see what we can get done. Alrighty guys, so we're gonna try a little bit of first person view. I've been messing with the angle, let's hope it's right. And yeah, let's figure out exactly what we're gonna do. I think what we're gonna do in here is take this U-joint, and hopefully you guys can see that pretty well. I don't know if you can see that, but right where that line is, we're going to weld the U-joint and get it pretty straight. So we gotta grind that off and clean it, and then when the steering wheel is bolted in place, that'll stay. Yeah, and then we'll line all that up, and we'll do some measuring and some cutting and some grinding, and basically, basically we're going to be doing a lot of fabricating today, hopefully, to get the steering done. So just a lot of cutting and grinding. I'm probably going to have the GoPro set aside for a lot of the cutting and grinding, because I really don't want to have sparks hit the lens or the screen and melt it. Like, don't know if you can see the angle. You can see my phone. I had some grinder sparks hit it and burn the screen. So yeah, we're going to probably be taking the grinder and chopping it right here, chopping it right there, and welding this piece onto a U-joint so that we can slide it over and bolt it onto the steering gearbox. That way we can make sure we've got it nice and centered, and just a bunch of random stuff like that. So yeah, this is just gonna be jumping around today, but come along with me on this journey as we try and get more stuff done. Well, guys, it seems like this is my luck, but after 2 years of straight abuse, like more abuse than this thing ever should have endured, it looks like the $12.99 Harbor Freight special grinder finally gave up the ghost. I can't say I'm surprised, but I'm a little disappointed just because unless my brother used it and burned it up, which I don't think he did, it just died sitting there because it worked last time I used it. But this thing has been so hot, it's burned me multiple times. I mean, I've cut through frames, I've cut through so much with this thing, and it's just never given up. But you know, I guess all good things come to an end. So we might run and grab another grinder, we'll see, because I can't really do much more on this project without a grinder because I'm getting ready to fabricate a bunch of stuff and cut some steering shafts. So we'll see what we end up doing. So I was talking to my brother about it. You can see I got nothing, and he came out and went, oh. Come on. Huh. Maybe she is dying. Oh. Yeah. All right, we're gonna do some cutting while we can. We got our little adapter and our dying grinder. Man, that was rough. This thing this thing did not want to cut that, but we're gonna take our flat disc probably and grind that down if we can. I mean, it's struggling, but we're gonna try and get through the day because I just don't have time to run to Harbor Freight and get another one. Yeah, unfortunately the grinder's just not having it, so I think we are gonna book it down to Harbor Freight real quick and maybe warranty it. I doubt they will. Go see if we can and possibly just get a new grinder. We're back. We got some more flat discs, we got some grinding wheels, some cutoff wheels, and we got ourselves a new grinder. Yep. So, ooh, it's black and fancy. Yeah, no, it was like 15 bucks again. Absolutely worth it. Looks like it's the updated style too, so that's nice. Yeah. I need to go loosen this real quick though, because I like to keep my guard loose enough that I can adjust it on the fly. Alright, so I've been messing with it. Everything takes way longer than it should, like always. But it looks ugly, but it's not. The other side is nicely welded around. I didn't weld this edge because that was the pinching edge, but it's beaded all the way around on the other side. It's on there nice and solid. We got a bolt through it. We have the first U-joint mounted. Unfortunately, the 220 plug that I use for my welder is being used right now for a dryer. So I'm gonna keep going along and see what else I can get done tonight before we have to go. But hopefully we can get the other one welded on the steering shaft side, measure out some of this rod and see where we go. So it was too tight to really get in here and show you while I was doing it, but the rod is in that U-joint. It goes to the firewall, and it is into that U-joint. You can see it's not all the way flush right there, but it's got the same gap from being flush on the other side. So what I had to do was I had to slide it all the way in, and then I took the U-joint and the bar and I went like this. And pushed them into each other like that. So I'm pretty stinking excited, guys. It's ready to go. Everything's all cleaned up. We are going to real quick just tack weld it in, double check everything, and then start beading it in. And I really technically should be able to throw my steering wheel on there and start cranking it and turn my wheels. So let's see. Hopefully nothing binds up. Well, guys, I am super excited to announce we have steering in the bug. Looks like everything's gonna clear. Everything definitely works. And yeah, I am super excited. It's welded in there. It's welded in here. So this is how I'll be getting in. Just hopping in. Obviously I'll get a lot more smooth with that. Going to have a quick release steering wheel. Right now I just got the bolt or the nut off the stock one. Like that. Yeah, it'll go on a lot more. There we go. And you can't see from in here, but the tires are turning, so we've got steering. There's more wobble in that shaft than I want. I was trying to avoid any wobble that I could, but the problem is the steering shaft in the column right here that I pulled out of the bug was bent. So I'm sure I could have gotten it straighter. I'm sure a lot of the wobbles because of me, but as I was spinning just the shaft with nothing hooked up to it, I was watching the shaft move. So it's gonna wobble. I don't care. I'll figure out some really fat grommet that can move around. I don't care. We're done. Steering is hooked up. So we got steering, boys. I am so freaking excited. So happy. Been pushing really hard to try and get this done, and I'm just glad that we did. I have a lot to do. I'm not going to be able to get much more done tonight. It's going to be mostly clean up, but I'm super excited to be able to finally drive this thing. We got steering done, we got brakes done. I need to chop that little adjustment shaft right there so I can get the brake pedal a little closer to the firewall. Then the brakes are all done. Well, the fronts are hooked up, and yeah, honestly I think probably next couple of days when I come back to work on this thing, I'm probably going to be able to put some coolant in it. I got my coolant temperature sensor hooked up too. Be able to put some coolant in it, keep my foot on the brake, reach down and pop it into gear manually because I can see the shift linkage right there on the trans, and probably have a string coming through the firewall and putt this thing around this week. I'm getting super close and super excited. Woo! Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I know it was a long one. I hope you stayed till the end. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what we can do better. Stay hungry, stay humble, stay motivated. We'll see you in the next one. Peace!